Even just 5 or 10 years ago, building a website was a monumental, tedious task that required HTML, CSS, JavaScript, coding languages like this that required years of time to fully learn and understand. Thankfully, that process has actually gotten a lot easier. And in this video, I'm going to break down a simple, hassle-free way that you can get your website built in no time. As you may already know, I've owned a web development company for nearly a decade now that I founded with a friend of mine back in the day. And we've built hundreds of websites. We specialize only in construction and the skilled trades. And after building beautifully designed, super high quality websites for all of these different companies through the years, we know a thing or two about what makes for a really quality, clean website for people in blue collar work that are trying to build something significant. And so what we know is that process of building those big complex websites for other companies, although they turned out beautiful, it wasn't a simple process. It did take a lot of time. And what we wanted to do was be able to take all of the best of that process, simplify it down into a 30-minute process for somebody like you that essentially after 30 minutes of filling out the information that we need, we can execute on a beautifully designed website for you. And it's literally that hassle-free. And so with the last 7 minutes or however long this video is going to be, I want to take a couple minutes of your time, run you through exactly how this process works, showing you exactly what the steps are in the form and how simple and easy this is to literally hand over the information we need. And then 2 weeks later, we have built you a fully functional, ready to use website for your blue collar business. These high quality, simple, clean websites that we build for companies in the skilled trades are designed to accomplish 3 core things. First, we want this website to give your business a home on the internet. Secondly, we want people to be able to see who you are and have a clear understanding of the services that you offer. And third, we want to make it really easy for people to be able to contact you, because at the end of the day, the whole point of a website is to make you look professional and legit and give people an easy way for them to follow up and get in touch with you. And so if you're interested in seeing how this all works, let's go out to www.buildupuniversity.com. I'm going to take you out there now, and you'll first see that there's an 8 grid on the top of the homepage. And each of those 8 boxes is valuable resources for helping you build a blue collar business, which is the whole goal of this YouTube channel, which is to help you start and scale a blue collar business to $10 million in annual revenue. If you're interested in doing that, consider liking and subscribing. But back to Build Up University. So that 8 grid, you're going to see that on the bottom left-hand corner, there is a box called the Website Template Builder, and we're going to go into there. But before we do, let's drop down another section on this website. And what you're going to see right off the bat is there's 3 beautifully designed layouts of potential layouts that you could use for your business. And these started initially as custom designs for different companies that we built websites for with Inside Out Creative. And we decided to take those custom designs and custom look and feel and bring those over and create a simplified way for people to be able to use these custom designs in their own websites going forward. So have a look at those. If you click on them, they will come up larger on the screen. You can scroll down through, and don't get too hung up on the pictures and the dummy text, because at the end of the day, the form that we have you fill out will auto-populate your pictures and your text in here. So what you really need to do is you just need to look at the overall structure of these different pages. The website is designed to be a single page website where we can fit everything on one page. And that's why it's really easy for us to build an entire website for you in 2 weeks or less, which is the whole goal of this. With that being said, what we know is that most people don't need more than a 1-page website. You can get your About Us section, you can get a gallery in there, you can get a lot of different pieces of your business on a 1-page website. And when you're just starting out, when you're in the first year or 2 of your business, you really don't need anything more than this. Your business is going to change over time. And as your business changes over time, later on down the road, you might want to build a more elaborate website. But for now, all you need is a 1-page website, and you shouldn't be spending more than $1,000 or $1,500 on that website, which is ultimately the price of us charging to do this. So have a look at those 3 layouts. And if there's anything there that strikes you as a potentially good layout for what you're trying to do with your business, then I would encourage you to go up and click on the website template box, because this is where you fill out a simple form. And at the end of that form, you get charged for us to build this website for you. But at the end of that form, form, we have everything we need to go and build you a beautiful website like this and get it launched for you within the next 2 weeks, making it completely simple and hassle-free. Okay, so clicking on the website template builder, now we're going to walk through the 9 steps on this form that you need to fill out in order for us to fully build this website for you. If you fill out this form, we literally have everything we need to build you a fully functional, beautiful, clean, simple, high-quality website for blue-collar work in the skilled trades. The form takes about 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and jump into it. That first step is really just laying out what you get and how this entire process works. Go ahead and read over that if you'd like. I'm going to move into the next section. The next section is the website layouts. And these initially were custom, beautifully designed websites that people paid a ton of money for. Go ahead and have a look at these beautiful layouts. Each of these layouts is designed to uniquely display a lot of valuable information about you. It's got galleries in there. It's got your services in there, about us section, testimonials. There's a whole variety of things that we will populate in here with the right pictures in order to give you an extremely high quality website for your business. So go ahead and select one of those. I'm just going to go ahead and select the middle layout here, which is called the clean and simple. And then at the bottom, you hit next. Now this next section is really just asking you what different sections do you want in your website? And I'm assuming that you're probably going to want most of these, but for example, let's say that you don't want videos on your website or you don't have videos on your website. In that situation, I would recommend that you not click the video icon because you don't have videos created for your business. And so you won't need a section in there to display different videos for your business. So go ahead and look at that list and check all the things that apply to your business that you would like a different section in your website built into your website for these different things. From there, we need to get your color palette, your branding colors that you want to use for the website. So let's say that you're starting a paving company and you're laying asphalt down, and you want your colors to be yellow and black. Well, select the boxes that show variations of yellow and black. If you're not sure what colors to use for your branding and for your company, then there is a box at the bottom where you can select an option for us to be able to choose those colors for you. Below that, we're going to ask you some questions about whether you have a logo yet. If you do have a logo, there's going to be an option to upload that. If you don't have a logo, then there's an option for us to design you a logo. So go ahead and check those boxes based on what you've done so far with your branding and your logo. And then go ahead and hit next. We'll go on to the next part of the form. Okay, so this section of the form is basically getting extremely basic information about you, your company name, your company address, your social media, your description of what you do with your business, your services that you offer. So this is a piece of the form that does take a little bit more time. It might even take you 10 or 15 minutes to fill this portion out. So go ahead and take that time to fill that out if you do this, and do it to the best of your ability, because a lot of things that you're writing, our content writer is going to take the things that you write and freshen them up, but actually take your information and use it in a better, more professionally written version for the website. So when you're talking about the description of what your company does, we're going to reformat that in a professional way and then use that as the content that we're going to show you in the layout for your website. The next section is going to discuss the pictures. Pictures are everything, guys. People eat with their eyes. And if you have crappy pictures of work that you're doing, then we recommend that you just select the box that you're going to use stock imagery, and our designers will go out and use stock imagery that is license free and will look great on the website. So if you want a simple way to do this, just select stock imagery and let our designers find stuff that's going to work for your website, or at least give you an initial visual start for your website. But if you have great pictures and you want to use those on the website, then there's an option here to select that and go ahead and upload those pictures to this form. And that's it, guys. Literally, you put your information in, then you put your personal name and your contact information, because after we have this layout designed for you and we send it over, we're probably going to need to make contact with you. We're probably going to need to hear feedback. We're probably going to need to hear some subtle changes that you're going to want to make to your layout. But ultimately, you fill this out, you put your contact information in, and then you pay for the website and you kick back and let our graphic designers start to lay out a beautifully designed website for you. And the next steps are essentially you wait about a week, and then we get back in touch with you through email, and we send you over a visual layout of what your new website could potentially look like. And you get to start advising us on any of the changes you'd like to make to that layout. But you will have a beautifully designed visual layout in the form of a PDF that you will be able to download on your computer and open up, and you will be able to see what your new potential website could look like with your logo in there and the content in there and the pictures in there and everything built in there to give you a visual idea of what this could potentially look like. We'll probably go back and forth a little bit in the creative process, but once that's approved and once all the changes have been made, then our web developers build this, and they will not take very long to build it. A couple days and they'll have it built, and then a couple days more and it'll be launched. And within a 2-week process, you will literally go from spending 20 or 30 minutes filling out this form to having a fully functional, beautifully designed website to get your business off the ground. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. If you have questions, you can fill out the form at the bottom of Build Up University. Contact us directly. Also, consider liking and subscribing. Like I had said earlier, this channel is dedicated to helping people start and scale their businesses from $0 to $10 million over the course of a decade. And if you're interested in learning how to build an awesome business in blue collar work, then consider liking and subscribing and following along.